Hi everybody, my name is Roger, and this is my profile here at WA. I'm just going to do a quick rundown for you on my personal coaching, and if you want to know more and know a little history, you can always come here, but that's about enough about me, and we're going to move right on into the conversation. Actually, before I get things started, I've got one other thing about WA I want to say. WA is the best training anywhere on the internet. There's no question about that. I've been hanging around here for almost 2 years. Right now, you see it's October 12th, and it says that I've been here only a year. I was here a year before that. I made some changes on my PayPal account, so I've actually been here for 2 years. And even though I have found success already, you know, it's $35 a month or 40 or whatever, and I like hanging around and helping other people. But this is why you can never leave. There's just too much here, and everything that you see here is exactly what I used. This is how I got started, and I'm not even a promoter of WA. I have a lot of other stuff going on, but this is why you can't leave. There's just too much. It's just too valuable. It's way more valuable than whatever it is you're paying a month. If you're on the yearly plan or the monthly, it really doesn't matter. There's more information here than you could ever buy if you had to buy it all individually. So I just want to let you know that what I'm going to offer you is in addition to what you're going to get here at WA. One of the things that's difficult is finding somebody that'll take time to hold your hand, and I'm doing this, and I'm going to do it for a little while. Don't know how long. It's certainly not making me rich, but you're never going to be able to leave here. I'll always have a subscription here, and that's just the way it's going to be. So I wanted to let you know that what I'm going to give you is not going to replace what you can get at WA. Okay, taking the questions out of what's the first step? What's the first step? I hear this repetitively over and over and over, especially with the really new people. I get PMs about it all the time, and I tell them it's keyword research. Well, nobody wants to hear that because that's difficult. There are not a lot of tutorials on keyword research that actually get into the specifics, and you're going to hear me say later that the foundation of my business is built on Micro Niche Finder, and I do not mean the sale of Micro Niche Finder is the foundation of my business. I mean that Micro Niche Finder creates the foundation of my business because of what it does for me in regards to keyword research. It is the holy grail, and you're going to see what I mean when I talk about taking the questions out of it. These are all the searches that I've done that take that big question of where to start completely out of the picture. I think I bought a bunch of retail sites once, and I just got an update on Micro Niche Finder, so wow, he's really done a lot to this thing. That's another thing about Micro Niche Finder. James Jones is the inventor, and he has an update to this thing every 2 or 3 months, and is constantly making it better and better and better. And those updates are free for life. So, but anyway, and I do make money on when I sell Micro Niche Finder. I make $50 when I sell it. But I also provide a set of free training tutorials. They're not really free, but they're free to you. They don't cost you any more. But I do provide a set of free training tutorials for you so that you can learn how to use Micro Niche Finder to its fullest extent, because it's not the easiest tool to use if you don't know where to start. And I've got about almost 2 years with this tool. So I know it pretty well. I don't know everything, obviously. I'm not the inventor, but I know it pretty well, and I know it well enough to know how to leverage it to make money. But that is how I start. That's my first step. And if it's not your first step, you may be stepping in the wrong direction. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick overview of what keyword research looks like in my office. I use a tool called Micro Niche Finder, and this thing is just the greatest. And what I had typed in was work from home. This was my actual keyword that I typed in up here and got these results, and it brings me back all this stuff, about 150 results, and it organizes everything, and then it tells me a lot more. Like these green dots right here, these are work from home typing, work at home forum, work at home scam. If there's a green dot here, we know that we can write an article for this. We can actually, if we SEO it properly, we can get to the front page with this keyword as an article title just by itself. And here's one that's in yellow, and there's some things you can do with the yellow ones, but you really want to stay with the green ones, and this is what we do for our article marketing. It's very fast, very quick, and I can get you started with a set of 15 to 50 keywords in just a matter of 15 minutes. All I have to do is go through here and look at these, and just briefly you can see that this number is comprised of a lot of different information, and this is how I do it so quickly. It gives me in URL count, and title count, and anchor count, and this is how I do my keyword research. And I know that every time I write an article, I've got a really good chance of getting to the front page, and I've got an even 90% chance if I make sure that I've got some backlinks going to that article once it goes live. And now we'll move on to the next module. Okay, sorry for the audio quality. I just realized how terrible this is. I don't know what happened between yesterday and today, but anyway, let's talk about chatting. When you come to my personal coaching, I'm going to spend some time with you on the chat box. It's going to be the easiest way for us to we'll get to know each other a little better, find out how to work with each other, and I can get a good gauge on where you are as far as your accomplishments. What have you been able to do? What are you proficient at? What are you not so proficient at? And you can see from my chat list here, there have been quite a few, and it's been I guess that's probably been the hallmark of what I've been doing for people for the past few months. And everybody says that that's the greatest thing, because they can write their answers down and they know that they're going to chat with me once a day until they run out of questions. And when they do, it's just a matter of following things step by step. But having that chat, it gives you a security blanket, and then of course you always have email, and then the little forum that we all communicate in. And you really can't beat the personal attention. Everybody who's ever been successful in this business has had a mentor. And if you don't believe that, just email some of the big gurus and ask them. Ask them if they didn't have a mentor. And all of them are going to tell you they did, because nobody can figure this stuff out all by themselves and go all the way to the top and get it all down without making friends and having some help. And that's basically what this is about, except I'm stepping into the picture a little earlier in the game, because there are a lot of people out there who are lost. A lot of people need help. I know I needed help when I got started, a couple of years ago. I struggled for a long time because I didn't have a mentor. I finally found some people to help me, and when they did, that was when my business started taking off. And I want to help you guys do the same thing.